What happened to Litia Garr after The Bachelor Season 29? Well, buckle up, because this story takes unexpected turns, raw emotions, and a powerful journey of self-discovery. If you watched the dramatic finale of Season 29, you know exactly why everyone is still talking about Litia Garr. She was the runner-up, the woman who seemed destined for Grant Ellis' final rose. But in a shocking twist, Grant chose Juliana Pascarosa, leaving Litia heartbroken and blindsided. Let's go back to that moment. Picture this, Litia standing there, heart pounding, believing her love story was about to have a fairy tale ending. The cameras, the lights, the anticipation, everything had led up to this final moment. And then, boom. Grant tells her that he's choosing someone else. The words hit like a wrecking ball, shattering the future she thought she was stepping into. It wasn't just any breakup, it was betrayal in its rawest form. The way Grant had reassured her, whispered promises of forever, told her he loved her before she even said it back, made his last-minute change of heart hit even harder. It was a complete blindside, a script flip that left her questioning everything. In that moment, time seemed to freeze, the fairy tale dissolving into something unrecognizable. And Litia? She didn't just crumble. No. She stood there, eyes filled with hurt but refusing to break down. She took a deep breath, steadied herself, and looked Grant straight in the eyes. The switch-up is crazy, she told him, her voice unwavering. And she meant it. In that moment, she wasn't just reacting, she was reclaiming her dignity, making it clear that she wasn't someone to be tossed aside without consequence. She wasn't going to beg, wasn't going to plead. She was walking away with her head high, showing the world that she knew her worth. But here's where things get really interesting. Because instead of retreating into heartbreak and silence, Litia took control of her own story. 2 days after the finale aired, she did something unexpected. She posted a TikTok, not just any TikTok, but one that instantly caught fire. It wasn't a tearful reflection or a bitter call-out, it was bold, confident, and dripping with self-assurance. She was taking back the narrative, proving to the world that she wasn't just surviving, she was thriving. Imagine this, the beat of Ariana Grande's Let Me Love You starts playing. Litia, radiant and unapologetically herself, steps into the frame, exuding confidence. She lip-syncs to the lyrics, I just broke up with my ex, now I'm out here single, I don't really know what's next, but I ain't even trippin', I'ma chill and sit back. Her smile is knowing, her energy electric. There's no sadness in her eyes, only strength. The camera angle shifts as she twirls, her laughter contagious. And just like that, she turned her pain into empowerment, making it clear to the world that she was not just moving on, she was leveling up. And let's talk about that caption. She referenced her now iconic line from the breakup scene, "Come on now," which had already become a meme. But she didn't just throw it out there for nostalgia. No, this was a statement. It was her way of saying, yeah, this happened, but I'm not just good, I'm thriving. And the internet? They ate it up. Fans flooded the comments, praising her resilience, her humor, and her ability to bounce back. The post wasn't just a viral moment, it became a symbol of strength, a rallying cry for anyone who's ever been blindsided by love but refused to let it break them. But Litia wasn't just putting on a brave face online. Behind the scenes, she was rebuilding, rediscovering herself, and embracing a new chapter of her life with determination. And she wasn't doing it alone. She surrounded herself with a strong support system, reconnecting with family, leaning on friends, and diving into new opportunities that fueled her passion and ambition. This wasn't just about moving on, it was about evolving into an even stronger version of herself. In March 2025, another TikTok appeared, this time featuring some familiar faces: Dina Lupanka, Serafina Watkins, Ella Del Rosario, and Parisa Shifty. The women, all former Bachelor contestants, were laughing and posing together in a limousine, clinking glasses and sharing inside jokes that only they would understand. It was more than just a fun night out, it was a testament to the unbreakable bond they had formed. Litia had found something even more valuable than Grant's love, true friendships that would last far beyond the cameras and scripted drama. These were the women who had stood by her, lifted her up, and reminded her that love comes in many forms, not just the romantic kind. And here's the beautiful thing about Litia's story. She didn't let one heartbreak define her. She didn't let it break her spirit. Instead, she transformed it into a catalyst for growth, proving that setbacks are often disguised opportunities. She reminded all of us that rejection isn't the end, it's just the beginning of something better, something more aligned with who we are truly meant to be. Now, the big question everyone's asking, what's next for Litia? Rumors are swirling. Could she be heading to Bachelor in Paradise Season 10? It wouldn't be surprising. She's got the charm, the confidence, and let's be honest, the fan base to make waves in paradise. The tropical setting, the second chances, the potential for a redemption arc, it all makes sense. But what if there's something even bigger in store? What if she becomes the next Bachelorette? Picture it, a season where Litia Garr isn't competing for love, she's choosing it. A season where she calls the shots, sets the tone, and writes her own love story on her own terms. It's the kind of full-circle moment that reality TV dreams are made of, and honestly, Bachelor Nation is already buzzing at the possibility. Think about it. A season where Litia Garr is the one calling the shots, choosing her own love story. A season where she's the one with the final rose. The internet wants it. Bachelor Nation wants it. And after everything she's been through, wouldn't that be the perfect full-circle moment? But let's step back for a second. Who is Litia outside of reality TV? Because, while The Bachelor put her in the spotlight, she was already a powerhouse before stepping into the mansion. Litia is a 31-year-old venture capitalist from Salt Lake City, Utah. She's a self-made powerhouse who built her own success long before the cameras started rolling. With years of experience navigating high-stakes investments, her career demands strategy, intelligence, and a sharp intuition, qualities that made her an early frontrunner on The Bachelor. She knows how to take calculated risks, when to trust her instincts, and most importantly, how to bounce back stronger when things don't go her way. Whether it's in the boardroom or in love, Litia plays to win, but on her own terms. And that's exactly what she's been doing since the show ended. While some contestants fade into the background after their season, Litia has only grown in popularity. Her social media following has skyrocketed, with fans hanging on to her every post. She's turned her platform into more than just a highlight reel of her life. It's become a space for empowerment, where she shares candid reflections on love, resilience, and personal growth. Whether she's posting about career milestones, fitness routines, or travel adventures, her authenticity keeps people coming back for more. She's also been making moves outside of TikTok. Litia recently appeared on several popular podcasts, opening up about her experience on the show and how she's navigating life post-Bachelor. In one interview, she revealed that she had no regrets about how she handled the breakup. "I was myself the entire time," she said. "And if someone doesn't choose me, that's their loss." She went on to share how the experience helped her grow, saying, "Heartbreak teaches you what you truly deserve. It forces you to look inward, to rediscover your worth, and to move forward with even more clarity." It wasn't just about moving on, it was about embracing the lessons, the resilience, and the undeniable truth that sometimes, rejection is redirection towards something greater. That confidence? That's why people love her. She isn't just another contestant. She's relatable. She's real. And she's proving that a reality TV heartbreak doesn't have to define you. So, what's next for Litia's love life? Well, here's where things get really interesting. Because while she hasn't confirmed anything, sources close to her say she's been quietly seeing someone new. And no, it's not another Bachelor alum. A few weeks after the finale, Litia was spotted at a high-end restaurant in Los Angeles with a mystery man. Paparazzi caught them laughing, leaning in close, and looking undeniably comfortable together. They shared a bottle of wine, exchanged lingering glances, and seemed completely lost in conversation. But who is he? That's the million-dollar question. Speculation is running wild. Some believe he's a high-profile entrepreneur, someone who matches her ambition and drive. Others think he's completely outside the industry, a fresh start away from the Bachelor Nation spotlight. One thing's for sure, Litia isn't just waiting for love, she's embracing it on her own terms, in her own time, and with someone who truly sees her worth. Some fans have speculated that he's a fellow entrepreneur, someone who understands her world and matches her ambition, perhaps even a powerful figure in the finance or tech industry. Others think he might be completely outside the industry, a refreshing change from the reality TV bubble, offering her a sense of normalcy and stability that fame often disrupts. Some even suggest he could be an old flame rekindling a past connection, someone who truly knows her beyond the cameras and the drama. Regardless of his identity, one thing is certain: Litia isn't rushing into anything. She's embracing the excitement of new possibilities while keeping her standards high and her heart open to something real. Either way, one thing is clear: Litia isn't sitting around waiting for love to find her. She's living her life, focusing on herself, and staying open to whatever comes next. And honestly, that's what makes her story so inspiring. Because whether she ends up in paradise, as the next Bachelorette, or in a love story completely outside of the Bachelor Nation universe, she's already won. She's won her independence, her confidence, her happiness. And isn't that what we're all really looking for? So, let's hear it. Do you think Litia should take another shot at love on reality TV? Should she be the next Bachelorette? Or should she keep doing her own thing and let love come naturally? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, if you love a good comeback story, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on Bachelor Nation's biggest stars. Because if Litia Garr's journey has taught us anything, it's that sometimes, the best love stories don't happen on camera. They happen when you least expect them. And something tells me Litia's best chapter is still ahead.